Hello everyone, good afternoon, namaste. Udupa sir, namaste. 1 second, I'll just, uh, 1 second, sir. My team, can you please make our guests co-host so they can unmute themselves? Someone from the team can be okay, please.
Yeah. Good evening.
Sir,
Good evening.
namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Very good.
I can see Pramod sir.
Yeah.
Sir, namaste. You can unmute yourself, sir, please.
Okay, namaste, good afternoon, Dr. sir.
No, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, and good afternoon to everybody. Dr. Wali, good afternoon to you, right? And I can see Lalita ma'am, I can see so many people who have joined here. So my good afternoon and namaste to everybody. And Ajit sir, once again, very, very good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I'm searching for Sarabji. If she's there, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just wait for a minute and then we can start if everyone. Okay, people are joining, so team is sending reminder also, and we're just going to start in a minute.
Hello everyone.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello Sarabji, hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Just give me a moment, I'm just.
Sure, madam, sure.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon. And today I'm traveling, but I thought I will be joining.
No worries, Sarabji, no worries.
Just bear with me, So. Sunday is the day when we get some little extra time to visit family or friends or something like that. So
That's okay. Yes, we totally understand that, ma'am.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm so sorry, gentlemen, for the delay, but let's start. I think people will be joining, so it is a continuous process. They will be joining. There are more than 500 people, who have been registered and who are interested to join. So they'll be joining. I think there are more than 100 people here, and there are, some people in YouTube live streaming also. So I think without delay, we should start. We should start function. So first of all, I would like to thank everyone for joining. Dr. P.K. Rajput sir, my always support, and Dr. Udupa sir. Professor Udupa sir is, my mentor and, my well-wisher and my teacher, my guru for last 10 years. So, and our mentors are here, Dr. Wali Muhammad and Sarabji, and my fellow Dr. Tarun is here. He is our Director of Operations at CliMed Research Solutions. So welcome you all, and welcome everyone, every joinee, all the principals, all the delegates, everyone. And we have Dr. Kanav Khera sir also, who is joining us from Lovely Professional University. Sir, good afternoon. So he's also there to put his comments and his expertise with us on this topic today. Okay, so today's webinar, actually, it's a kind of a joint program. It's a webinar, and it is our course launch event. So we were preparing this course, what we're going to launch today, for last many months. Many months we were working on this, and finalizing it, and finally we have channelized the course, entire course and brochure and everything. And we had a long discussion on the duration of this course. So before disclosing the course, let me tell you that today's webinar is on career opportunities and fundamentals of clinical research, and very distinct way, clinical research and then clinical SAS. So Mr. Ashok is also, I think, have joined us. Our another mentor for SAS program, Mr. Ashok, is also with us today. So he'll be, talking on the. Okay, let me see just if we have Ashok, sir. Dr. Tarun, please coordinate with Dr. Ashok if he's joining right now and when he's joining. Okay, maybe he's joining after class. Okay, correct, no problem. So yes, so we are going to talk. We are going to discuss on the career opportunities and fundamentals of clinical research and clinical SAS. So to discuss that, we have legends with us. Okay, legends like we have Dr. Pramod Kumar, we have Professor Udupa, who has been into the clinical research for almost 4 to 5 decades. Not now he has seen that trajectory of clinical research. He has seen the trajectory of pharmaceutical research, and he has seen the trajectory of the overall research and published more than 400-500 papers. And he knows the exact what does it mean for the students, what does it mean in the pharmacy field. And Dr. Pramod sir is working in the industry, so he knows how research actually mean to the industry as well, because he is the now head vice president for international business. He is in the marketing, so he knows how research work and how they actually cite when they have to promote their business, they have to promote their drugs, and how it come up with how they come up with the drugs. And after the research, after the entire process of the research, many years of effort, and multi-billion dollars expenses on the research. So we have people, and we have Dr. Wali Muhammad, who is taking care of our course, who is our course director. We have Sarabji with us. She has written the very wonderful book on clinical research and medical writing, and she's working as a clinical trial transparency manager at GlaxoSmithKline GSK. So we have a very, very good panel to discuss. We have Dr. Kanav Khera, who is from the academia, Lovely Professional University. He is associate professor. So we have a very good panel to discuss about this. So today, I'm not saying you all that we are going to present something in front of you. Maybe 1 or 2 slides we may show you, our mentors, but today's discussion will be open discussion with all. Everyone will put their views on the research and how we are, going to help. I'll be talking about, what we are going to give you and how you are going to use it in your career. Okay, and our mentors will tell you how you can make your career and how clinical research is important for you. Okay, so along with that, we are launching two courses today. That will be launched by our chief guest, Dr. PK sir, Pramod Kumar Rajput sir from Cadila. So first course, I'll just give you a glance. That is a 6-month certificate course in clinical research. So guys, in the history, since we have started educational services part at CliMed Research Solutions, we were launching the courses with short duration. Short duration means somewhere like 1 month, 2 months, 4 months maximum. But this is the first time we have come up with this, long course, 6 months certificate course, fundamentals of clinical research. So it is like a comprehensive course, and along with that, you are going to get a lot of things. Okay, so let me share my screen again with you guys. So I'll give, and then I'll invite PK sir to launch it officially to the public. So we can go ahead with that. So let me discuss in the course, and then I'll then our mentors, our people will be talking about the course, about the importance and career opportunities in the clinical research. So let me share the screen. Yeah. Okay, so this is the first brochure. Pramod sir, if you allow me, shall I dedicate to the public just to show them?
Yes,
and then
sir.
you can obviously launch it.
No, sir, please carry on, sir. Please carry on.
Thank you very much, sir.
And sir, even Udappa sir is there, so I would request, because he
Yes,
is the
definitely Udappa sir is there.
he's the gurus of guru, right?
Gurus
So
of Guru,
yeah, so I would request that let this great thing should happen from the guru, right? This is my sincere request to you. Right.
Yes,
so
definitely, sir. Definitely, it will be happening by both of you. So let me give a glance, and then I'll invite both of you to launch it officially to the public.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Very much.
Thank you.
So first time in the history of CliMed Research Solutions, we are launching this 6 months course, and this is a very precious moment to because we have developed this course in this era of 75 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Okay, and it is we are very glad that we have everything, every resource person, everything, and we are very much capable in India to do such things, and to do clinical research, to perform research, and to perform everything at our own. So we have come up with this course in this Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So this course is professional certificate course in fundamentals of clinical research. Professional certificate course in fundamentals of clinical research. This is a 6 months skill development training program completely. And here, Dr. Wali will talk about the course later, but I'll give you a glance here. This is a torchbearer for cutting edge research and innovation, and anyone can join, anyone. So first of all, let me tell you guys, CliMed Research Solutions, in a minute, we are contract research organization that is based in Hyderabad and Gurugram. And along with that, 2 years back, we have started our educational services wing, where we are, providing the training courses, we are providing the skill development courses, we are providing courses, and we are under the MOU with more than 150 colleges, institutions in India, where we are giving our services to train their faculties, their students, their staff to build their career and to build their skills in the research and in the pharmacy skills. Right now we are into the pharmacy. So our vision through this course is to as we know, clinical research industry is constantly growing. At the same time, it's very challenging and dynamic. So through this course, we are targeting to teach, train, and polish aspirants in clinical research professionals with a clear understanding and complete knowledge of this industry and its working. Right. So these are the course highlights. Let me tell you, this course is amazingly designed by my team. I should appreciate my team of mentors, Sarabji and Wali Muhammad and Dr. Tarun and other people. So they have came up with the concept of 4+1+1. So you'll be wonderful, you'll be wondered, guys, what is 4 plus 1 plus 1? I'll tell you. So 4 months, there will be dedicated classes. There will be dedicated 24 modules for you where you will learn all the theory. First 4 months, you will be learning all theory about the clinical research, industrial clinical research. Okay, industrial clinical research, academic clinical research, that I'll show you. And along with that, the next 30 days, you all will be, trained. You all will be trained virtually with the personalized assignments and industrial projects. Okay, you all will be trained with the assignments and industrial projects. For all of you, it will be individual things. Okay, and then the last 1 month, you will be, shifted to our CRO services, where you will be getting 1 month industrial training and clinical research. So this is a full package. This is a full package for you, where you can groom yourself, where we are dedicated to groom you to serve the clinical research industry. So this is a 4 plus 1 plus 1 module course. This is a 4 plus 1 plus 1 design. So here 4 month dedicated clinical industrial classes from our mentors, and personalized training for interviews, for assignments and industrial projects. And then at the last, the 6 month, you all will be shifted to our CliMed services virtually, definitely, but you will be getting trained from the absolutely from the industry, and you will get the separate 1 month industrial training certificate along with the course completion certificate at the end. So that is 4 plus 1 plus 1 course design, guys, for you. Okay, and along with that, you are going to get the leadership dialogues. So during the 6 month of this course, at least I promise 5 to 6 leadership dialogues. Leadership dialogues means all top A-level corporates and academicians will come and will talk to you directly, will groom you with their skills, how you can crack the interviews, how you can go to the industry. That is separated, totally separated from the regular classes. Okay, and definitely you can see the comprehensive wide coverage is there. Expert resource persons from the top-notch companies, as you know, we have people, and very much affordable price, 100% live classes, no recordings. No recordings will be given for the first time. You will be taking all the live classes. If you are missing, then definitely you will get the recordings of that. Okay, so you will be getting at the end comprehensive understanding of clinical research, course completion certificate, additional industrial training certificate for 1 month, and your skill definitely brushed up. And if you are missing, then recorded videos. So anyone can attend, any students from pharmacy, life science, medical, dental, nursing students, professionals, because clinical research is a multidisciplinary task. So it is mandatory for everyone. It is for everyone. So any student, academician, industry delegates can attend this course. Okay. So let me tell you about the certificate. You all will be getting the certificate at the end. But definitely, as it is coming under the skill development programs of Government of India, all our skill development programs, you have to go through the assignment. You have to go through the final exam. So in that exam, you need to clear it with 60% of the marks, and then you will definitely get your certificate. Okay. So this is the course syllabus. Course syllabus again is divided into 20 modules, 24 modules actually, which is completely covering all ICH, GCP guidelines, drug development, drug discovery process, and clinical trial phases, clinical trial designing, and like randomization, blinding, placebo control trials, and then ICH, GCP guidelines, role and responsibilities of clinical research stakeholders, clinical trial management, CTM, and about the investigator brochure, about the informed consent, case report forms, and then about selection of investigator site. Everything whatever needs to be in the CRO and SMO, site management system, site management organizations, and ethical and regulatory submissions, regulatory techniques, requirement, and everything. Okay, and then clinical data entry and electronic data capture, monitoring the widgets, and study monitoring, record retention, everything. Whatever is included in this, you will be getting. And additionally, at the end, you are getting bioavailability and bioequivalence studies also. Okay, so this is a comprehensive course, and I will tell you guys, you are going to get it wonderfully from our side. And it is, last date of registration is very soon. I mean, we will be extending definitely. It's 4th September, and date of commencement right now is 18th September. So let me tell you one more thing, guys. This is the price. It is unbelievable. For the 6-month course, we are just charging 4,999. Okay, we are just charging 4,999, but this price is valid only for the August. We are raising the price after August, because here, why I'm telling why this is, because here 50%, because CliMed Educational Services has completed 2 years now, on 26th of July. So it is going on under the CliMed anniversary discount, 50% discount directly, and 25% Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav discount. So right now you can grab it in 5,000 rupees, 4,999 rupees, and you can get it within August if you are registering. Okay, so this is our mentors panel. As you can see, we have Dr. Pramod sir here, we have Dr. Udupa sir here, we have Sarabjit ji, we have Kanav sir, we have Dr. Tarun Rashe, and Ranjit sir will be joining us on the inauguration of this course. So guys, now with that, let me take this privilege to introduce our chief guest, who is here to launch this course officially to all of you, to the public. So Dr. Pramod Kumar Rajput sir, he is a seasoned corporate professional, and you all know he has 30+ thousands of the followers on LinkedIn, and he's very active. If I send him something in the night, 2 o'clock also, he is replying instantly, and he's a very good support for me, always there for me, always there. I never heard a word no from him for anything. Whatever I say, whatever, I go for multiple suggestions in the industry, related to my work, related to our work, related to CliMed, wherever I need suggestions, Pramod sir is there always. And Udupa sir, of course, he is my guru, and he's always, like a pillar behind me, standing with me, and, he's always supporting me. So these both are there as a pillar for me, for the CliMed, for our work, and they are supporting. So Dr. Pramod Kumar Rajput sir is a seasoned corporate professional with a rich experience of 40 years in pharmaceutical and healthcare sales and marketing, while working as senior vice president and vertical head in Cadila. Now he has promoted, I'm so sorry, I think I have the older CV of him. He has promoted to the international business head right now, and at Cadila Pharmaceuticals Limited, Ahmedabad. So being an engineering college dropout, he started his professional journey as a medical representative and has risen to this position with the same organization. He's also known as the Rajput of Cadila within the healthcare fraternity. He never left learning and simultaneously completed his MBA, Marketing and Executive Learning Development from IIM Ahmedabad. And I am following the same, sir. I'm so sorry, I asked sir actually about the IIM Ahmedabad to get the Executive MBA, and I am on the same process. So he is a member of Leaders Excellence at Howard Square, MLE, having registrations, registrations there. He also completed his certification in the School of Management and Leadership from Howard Business School at Boston. He has received multiple doctorates from different, reputed universities and reputed organizations. He also did 24 certification programs from all leading universities across, like Leeds University London, University of Michigan, Australian College of Law, Samsung and Accenture on the various subjects, and from the Massachusetts Medical Society and Howard Medical School, USA also. He has completed multiple training levels and to the advanced level also. So, whatever I say, it is less for him. So without delaying much, without saying my side, I invite Dr. P.K. Rajput sir to say a few words and launch this course officially to the public.
Thank you, thank you, Dr. Ajit sir. Thank you so much. My gratitude to you, and thank you so much. There's no need to speak so much about it. It is simply a learning journey which is there. So with the great respect to Udappa sir, because I always feel that he is a guru of guru, and we keep on learning from him. So in the pursuit of the respect for Udappa sir, it's a great pleasure to launch this course, right, along with such eminent people who have joined here, who are your biggest supporter, and and you always feel that yes, something has to be given to the humankind, and you always put the things on the research, because that's why the CliMed research solution always provide the best of the best thing. It is not the first time that you are launching the course. We have launched multiple courses which many students to the professionals, right, they are able to get the lot of things about it. So and today what you have planned for the clinical research, any person who is related to the science and the pharmaceutical thing, right, it is very important, because the things are getting changed, right? People, they are talking about the technology, people, they are talking about new drug discovery, people, they are talking about the biosimilars, genetics, all these things, data analysis. So this is going to make a lot of difference, because unless and until one person as a professional, we will not be able to understand the thing, we will not be able to go through it. I was just reading one of the notification which has come from Chaya Bayas. So I'll just take, she did it from 2015, and she's asking that whether she can join or not. 100% you must join. Don't have think that why we should not be able to join, right? Because if you start joining it, I was just thinking there are 10 different ways that you'll be able to get the things in your kitty. The 10 knowledges. One is you can become a clinical research coordinator, because also known as the research nurses, site managers, clinical study coordinates. See, and in just 4 + 1 + 1 month of time. Second, you can also become a clinical research associate, where you are known as a clinical monitor or a trial monitor for any of the drug discovery which is there. You can also become a clinical research data specialist, where most of the pharmaceutical companies, they require it. Not only in the pharma company, but the big hospitals, they require it. And there is a lot of scope is there in the abroad also. And because with this, you can become a data analyst, data manager, data coordinator, data associate, because today we say that technology is a god, but data is the real fuel of it. And once you become a specialist, I think you can run the beautiful engine which is required for the clinical requirement. One person can become a clinical investigator or clinical researcher as well, because this course also tell you. You can also become a research pharmacist, which is going to help you. And at the same time, clinical project manager can be another point where we can choose your destiny for that. Clinical laboratory technologist or the technician is another wonderful thing that you can make it. Medical laboratory scientist also one person can become, and the medical scientific writer, because if you are very good in communication, if you are very good in writing, by learning the nitty-gritties of this course in the 4 months of time with 1 + 1, you can become a fantastic scientific writer, because whenever some new drugs is coming up, you require scientific information. And since I'm a part of the international marketing, any of the drug which you are promoting it without the scientific literature which is there insert in the cap or in the product which is available in the market, you cannot market it. Though here it is not available, but the international it is required. And marketing and the communication professionals, which is again writing, marketing, communication, this all the things are there. The second thing, sir, which I was reading it, there is a second course which you are putting in the statistical analysis system, which is again, it is widely utilized in the clinical trials data analysis, because biotechnology people and the people who are there purely on the science, right? They can talk about the thing, because again I say, from this is you can say this is a vehicle to take you to California. Let me tell you, because California is supposed to be the hub of the biotechnology. And again, today the situation is that biotechnology is getting evolved very well. And under this progress of the courses, right, one can learn a lot and one can update himself or herself a lot. And coming to the price, let me tell you, because this price is almost like a throwing price. It is not less than 1,000 rupees per person. It just comes less than 800 rupees per person per month, right? Yes. Because if you are able to register it. So I think 800 rupees, if you go and see a film with 2 of your friends, you are spending the time. But here you are building yourself till the time you are there in this beautiful world. So I personally feel that yes, one must join. I personally also feel that these opportunities were not there earlier. When we started our basic working, when we started in the industry, these things were not available. It was available, but at a very, very high cost affair. And today, the seasoned people, the knowledgeable people, the mentors who understand the things, they are here and they have built the course. I was listening very carefully, Dr. Ajit sir, when he said that Dr. Wali Muhammad has done preparation for multiple months. Of course, because it is a comprehensive part which he has prepared it. 6 months, if you are getting it, I think it is a 2 years preparation which I personally will go and make the things happen that is happening here. So I personally wish a great success, Dr. Ajit sir, on this wonderful courses which you have launched, and I'm sure this is also going to be a blockbuster, and I sincerely request that one must join it. One should not think about it, and if you really want to make your career in this clinical research part and in the clinical way, you should not be thinking it and joining it. And at the same time, let me tell you, I will also be talking to my peer group about it, because I was not aware about the price. It's very good that you took out the cat from the bag today and you said about it 4,999, which is very, very good part of it. So I'll also spread this beautiful point to the entire people. So with this, a great success, sir. I am there with you, and all the great people are there. We really want to wish you a great, great, great success and wonderful launch, sir. Let us start the beautiful thing.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your time, for your words, for your kind support. Always, thank you very much. And now, before I invite my guru, Dr. Udupa, let me take this privilege to introduce him. So right now, sir is working at Sri Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwar University, Dharwad, as research director. Dharwad is located in Karnataka, and let me take a privilege to introduce him. So Dr. Udupa sir has been my principal when I have joined here, and my research director when I was doing my PhD, and one of the member of my PhD committee when I was doing my PhD from KMC Manipal. So he and I have the relation of 10 years, and I have groomed myself under his guidance, totally under his guidance. Okay, so he is the eminent scientist in the field of pharmaceutical technology, born in 1953 in the small village of South Canara in Karnataka. He has 35 years. It is, I think, old. He has 40 years of teaching experience and professional experience in UG and PG classes, and guiding the PhD thesis. He has guided more than, I think, 300 PhD students till date. His area of research is novel and target drug delivery system.
60, another 10.
Yes, sir. So developing like
maybe another 100 M forms. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. So sir has done his B.Pharm in 1974. So you can understand how the large experience, the long experience he carries. So we always look forward to learn from him, learn from his experiences. So he has done his B.Pharm and M.Pharm and PhD from one of the reputed institution in India, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. He started his career in R&D department in Indian Drug and Pharmaceutical Limited, Rishikesh and Gurgaon, and in Madras. But to serve the pharmacy profession with academic career, he joined Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Institute of Technology, Banaras Hindu University. He served there till 1987, and then he became the youngest principal at the College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Manipal. From 1987 to he served till 2013. I remember, when I was there. So he served pharmacy profession in an exemplary manner in various capacities, including an honorary position as Secretary of Governing Councils, College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Manipal, editorial advisory board members of many journals, many reputed journals. So, he has a vast experience in research. He has published more than 400 papers and more than 30 books, and he has attended thousands of the webinars and conferences. He has traveled to the world to teach people, to give his give his experience, to share his experience with everyone. So without many words, invite respected Udupa sir to say a few words, sir.
So thank you very much, Dr. Ajit Singh. So today you are my mentor, my teacher. So also Dr. Pramod, he talked a lot of things about me, but I am a very simple, humble man. And because when I mix and I am in front of my students, so I am like their friend, and like they're all my my friend, and I become a student with them, and I learn a lot of things from my students. Like my whatever papers, research output, it is because of my all research students. So they contributed. I made them to write my papers, and of course, I used to correct and all, give the experiment idea and all those things. Of course, as administration, so it is very difficult to do everything. So anyway, so I came in contact with the thousands and thousands of students, researchers, teachers. So it is a great, and last 20 years, clinical research has become my heart and soul. So because of Kasturba Medical College, and I was made as a director of clinical research, because one of the research director, at least for last 10, 15 years, I have acted as advisor, director of clinical research activities in Manipal. Now, last 2 years, I am continuing the same thing in Dharmasala Manjunatheshwara University. So today's actual theme is career opportunities. Actually, Dr. Pramod has told everything, more than 100 great opportunities. So actually, by doing just 3 months, 6 months, this program, and Ajit Singh is coming out with new ideas, some new courses for improving the career opportunities, because whatever B.Pharm, M.Pharm, PhD we do, that is mostly academic, and of course research activities. Of course, we become fit for teaching and research in industries and all. But clinical research has become very important, because now ultimately the pharmacy is the custodian of the drugs and medicines. So doing clinical research, because we know A to Z of the drugs and medicines. Of course, doctor is very efficient in diagnosis and treatment. Nurses and physiotherapists and other paramedical scientists are there who help and support. Of course, in this, we occupy the front row, because we are the soldiers, because whatever in the war front, because diseases there are hundreds of thousands and thousands of diseases. So we are the one who tackle and challenge and see that, because the very difficult diseases like cancer, brain damage, accidents, pain, diabetes, hypertension, all these things. Now, every area clinical pharmacists are there, and every area clinical research is required, clinical trials are required. Any medicine, if it has to be introduced in the market, it has to be, because we know all 4 phases, even 5th post-marketing surveillance we have to do, and a lot of problems come. So then we are the responsible. Of course, there are the multi-millionaires with their money, dollars. They will invest and start the industry. But it is we, the custodian of drugs and of the pharmacists, we are responsible for the health of the people. So we have to see that we are very thorough, and there is a lot of scope for like already Dr. Pramod has told, data analyst. No, there is also clinical research analyst. We have appointed at least 10 people, clinical research specialists in our Dharmasala Manjunatheshwara University. Of course, Dr. Ajit Singh knows in Manipal we created Manipal Ekinova, and also Stempeutics. There we employed more than 1,000 people, and all over globally they are, and they have started their own company. Like Ajit Singh is a product of Manipal. Now he himself is an entrepreneur, and he himself has created a big industry, that is a clinical research industry, CliMed. Like that, several, and he is the advisor for several, and he is through, actually we are not limited to this. We are not selfish. We want to see that whoever trained get the job, and then they should start, because I'm sure, because there are a lot of questions like, is there any job, and the job, what is the job opportunity after 1 year, 6 months training and all? Yes, hundreds, ample opportunities are, jobs are there, and Dr. Rajesh Singh will see that it is not the job. It is everyone will become a clinical research. One company will start, and he'll give another hundreds of jobs. So that is the objective. And as mentor, I'll see that everyone who are, because I am seeing that more than 500, 600 people in Zoom as well as virtually they are attending our this particular program, and within another 1 month, this clinical research advanced program is starting. I'm sure this thing will be successful, getting at least more than 400 to 500 people, and everyone will get trained. And by the time they get this degree, I hope they will having a job, and within 1 or 2 years they will start their own clinical research company, and that will become so much requirement, because the treatment of drugs, thousands of, because again we have to see cost effective medicine with the great clinical research, because the poor people, like because though India is now fast developing, still remote village area and all, the doctors will not go. It is a barefoot pharmacist. We should go and help for the clinical research, and with the help of the industries, all those medicines should be taken, and should be people should be, because we cannot make the earth world free from disease. Even animals require veterinary medicines and all. So we have to see that there is no shortage of medicine. We cannot completely eradicate the disease, but it is possible to see that the patients can be treated, their pain, ailments, everything can be treated. The cancer patients will die one day, but 5 years if we can make him to live for another 10 years like that. So for that, medicine is required, and they should be safe, because all these drugs are, because many of these drugs are made up of alkaloids and are very powerful chemicals which are having a lot of adverse toxic effects. The beneficial effects may be 10%, 90% toxic and adverse effects, side effects. So as pharmacists, formulation scientists, and we have to see that they are made safe and see that beneficial effects are improved. For that, lot of research is required, lot of statistical analysis is required, lot of sampling is required, lot of the instrumental knowledge is required. All these only pharmacist has got the patients. So he will be able to find out the raw material. He will be able to, with the GMP, GLC and all this, because all this area we will be training under this course. And so we will be able to manufacture, safely distribute, and also make the analysis, everything. So even marketing, that is also an opportunity. Marketing, also the marketing, promotion, the journal, assistant manager, journal manager, so many managers. Even regulatory science is also very important. Actually, Manipal is the one where we started many of the, now even now, we have more than 25 specialization of the pharmacy. So Pharmacy Council says 4 to 8 specializations. But to improve the job opportunities, the career opportunities, we have to use a lot of specialization and super specialization has to be done. Universities will not be able to do. Only people like Dr. Ajit Singh have to take up this challenge, and for the we have to see that not only for India, even for the abroad. If required, we should go ahead opening our chapters and divisions and branches abroad also, because many backward countries are there. They don't know about the ABC of the clinical research drugs and all. Drugs are not available. Of course, we are proud that India is supplying. After China, it is the India. India is a big challenge. The world's total volume of the medicines which is being, with the cost-effective, affordable drugs are being supplied everywhere in the world. So we should see that a lot of challenges are there, and the career opportunities are there. Is no dearth. There will be a lot of opportunities. The only thing is that those who are joining this course, they should work very hard, and every lesson, every whatever assignment is given, they should do it very carefully and correctly. We are there to rectify, correct it, and one-to-one this is required. If required, I request Dr. Ajit Singh to see that the duration of that 1 month physical this project, that should be increased, and we have to see that the concern, that internship should be given, should be continued, and if required a PG degree also. If required, you club collaborate with the universities. We are ready to help. Even either our university, SDM University, or Manipal University, or JSS University, or lot of other leading private universities they're looking for new courses, new assignments, etc. So we can help certificate, diploma. It is not the question of the degree and all. It is the proper training, internship and project work. That if we do it properly, then by the time they pass out these degrees, the students, the candidates, they will be very fit and they will be always very confident to go ahead with the start their own and also do the job perfectly. Industry, in the first interview itself, they will be selected. So that should be our aim. That should be our reputation. So a lot of career opportunities. As I request all the candidates who are joining our program, they should not worry whether career is not. That is the responsibility of Ajit Singh and all the mentors to see that they are well placed. But we want to see that we should not get any complaint from the industries where there is pharma, biotech, various industries are there, where these courses are being. And there are a lot of opportunities and openings in the pharmacopoeia of India, as well as in the regulatory drug control department. Every industry, there will be clinical research division and clinical coordinators, clinical research investigators, managers, marketing managers, placement officers will be there. So let us see that the great opportunities are encashed by all of us. So I once again congratulate the mentors as well as particularly Dr. Ajit Singh and his leadership for this great event and for launching this particular program for the benefit of the various budding professional pharmacists to work very comfortably in their future. Thank you very much for giving me great opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the kind words. And, as rightly, sir has, mentioned all about the drugs and the clinical research industry and how it is growing, and definitely his suggestions are always, like the Ades, the order to me. I will definitely look into the increment of, the intensive program. Definitely will look into that. And if it is feasible, we'll 100% increase the duration of the training. For sure, guys, for sure. And we will not leave you at all, as sir said. We will groom you totally for your interviews for the clinical industry, and we will help you. We'll help you throughout. So don't worry at all. Okay. So that's true. Thank you very much, sir. And now, let me tell you one more thing. So once we are done with the clinical research part today, now we have one more course to launch. Okay, that is clinical SAS. So I think before we go to the clinical SAS, I should call our clinical research people to talk over the course and talk over the actual, what they've prepared for you guys. So, first I would like to call our one of the mentor, Miss Sarabji. So Sarabjit Sidhu holds the master degree MSc in microbiology and postgraduate diploma in clinical research. He also holds a master in business administration MBA. Has clinical trial in both operations and medical writing with different multinationals. Recently, she has published a book that is a very wonderful book. I have the copy and I read it. It's very, very, very good. Okay, so that book is Clinical Research and Medical Writing Career Guide. She also actively participates in webinars to guide our student, and she has wonderfully completed our one course, which was for the industry medical writing. She has contributed a lot to that course, and that was a big success for the CliMed. Okay, so I invite Sarabji to talk about the importance of clinical research, the career opportunities in the clinical research for some time, and enlighten our audience for 5-10 minutes. Yes, Sarabji.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Ajit. Can you confirm if you can hear me properly?
Yes, I can. We can hear you.
Okay. So thank you so much. I am really honored to be part of this webinar. I came to know that your sir has joined. senior professors have joined, and I feel very humble, like the way they are guiding us, and I feel very motivated also. You see the people who already are contributing since 50 years, still they have enthusiasm to teach us, to guide us, and that is a really very humbling experience. I am pleased to part of this webinar, as professors already touched on two very important points. One is that the scope of clinical research, right? And I always, as you read my book, I'll try to relate to with the examples so that you can relate to it more. So if you read the designation of mine, it is clinical trial transparency. So if you look back 5 years back, there is no such position. There is no such position of clinical trial transparency. It has evolved recently. Why? Because our regulatory requirements are changing. Regulatory bodies are changing, right? They are giving us new requirements, and the pharmas, they are preparing themselves to meet those requirements and this is the opportunity came in under the it is a niche within. So just think about new things are happening. From an industry perspective, it's also from the regulatory perspective, because the regulatories, they really want to safety and well-being of their population. They want a treatment to reach to their population at the earliest, because tomorrow if there is no treatment, the people are going to ask that we will only vote you if first you bring us this treatment, right? So that is how things are working, right? And so a second thing is that I would like to touch upon is the importance of training. As the importance of training is that, one of the guidelines, if I pick one of the major guidelines, that ICGCP says that sponsors should be recruiting people who are qualified by education, training, and experience, right? These are the three things they say, that education, training, experience. Of course, education, your certification, you B Pharma, M Pharma, MBBS, BDS, all that, right? And then when it comes to training, GCP is quite complex. Clinical research is quite complex, and it demands a lot of skills, right? Either you can do by self-reading, or you can take help of these type of opportunity like you are bringing to people. Like 5,000 is very, very small amount to pay, because I envy also with today's student, because when we started there was no such opportunity. It was so hard to learn on the things, very hard, to whom to ask. And in today's world, I can join a course, an online course, with a price of 5,000 from a comfort of my home. And another thing is that, as you said, we were part of our medical writing course, and when I was teaching that course, that content, if student learned that content properly, that was not only sufficient for that person to clear the interview, but also sufficient to do very well in their job. That was such a polished course, and you have invited lot of experienced candidates to teach the student. And you are always telling us, the people who are coming from our industry, oh, please mind it, we are not charging much to our student. We want to make it more affordable. We want to make it more available to our students. So I like that conversation as always. So, and I only wanted to say that students make a most of it, right? And especially comes to when it comes to the courses, try to absorb maximum out of it. When I say that maximum, first thing is that come in a live class, because in a live class you have an opportunity to interact with a tutor, right? So you can interact with a tutor and ask them a question, so clear your doubt. And second thing is that when you are asking a question, you are clearing your doubts, you in a way preparing yourself for an interview. Because I remember myself also, when the days of university, sometimes I used to hesitate to ask questions. So, which was such a stupid thing to do, I'd say, because you should be asking a question. In that way, it will give you more confidence. You will be more prepared to face anyone, right? And mind it, when you are going for any interview, they are testing you 50-50. When I say the 50-50 is that 50% what you know, technical, and 50% what is your attitude, how well you prepared, so those are the skills, those are needed. Sometimes we think as student, I can see myself as well, 10 years back, we see like, okay, after these many days I have an interview, it's okay, it will happen, I'll do it, I'll do fine. But that never happens unless we prepare, right? So take up most of this opportunity, join the course, and it is available at such a economical price, I would say. Skip your one shopping, I say, and join the course. You will learn a lot, and especially the one aspect of the course is very nice, which is making it different from our classroom teaching, is that people who are already working in industry, they are coming to teach. So remember, Dr. Ajit, you were asking me like, okay, which is the topic that you already worked? Have you worked on a protocol? Then come and teach for a protocol, right? So if I said like for one of document, I don't know about it. So then he said, I'll arrange someone else who has worked on it, right? So it means you are getting a best information. So when you're getting a best information, which means that you can make a most out of it. And with this, I think, professors already has explained you like number of opportunities those are available, and you already have seen that how much exponential growth clinical research has seen during a COVID time, right? So India is attracting a lot of opportunities. There is long way to go. So with this, I will say that all the very best to everyone, and thanks to Dr. Ajit bringing this course on such a, I will say again and again, such an affordable price, because it was not available at our time, right? Not in the triple or 4x of the cost. So it is such a nice opportunity for everyone to, make most of it. So thank you, everyone.
Sarabji, thank you very much. And I think we had two or three team meetings, especially to decide the price of this course.
Yes.
Right, and everyone, I mean, most of the people, most of my team were like, sir, you are providing 6-month course, and outside in the market they are charging 50,000 or more than 50,000 for this course with the industrial training you are giving. They're telling, sir, 50,000. And when I also did the market search, and my people, they're very much active in that, so it was like, sir, 50,000 they're charging. Why we are just restricting ourselves? At least keep 20,000. They were seriously, sir, they were begging like, sir, at least keep 20,000. You are wasting the effort of people, effort of our mentors and everyone. I told, no, this is always my policy, this is always our CliMed policy, everyone's policy, to keep it as much as we can afford. As much as we can afford. If we can afford in 5,000, then I feel everyone can afford it, right? If we can afford it in 5,000, everyone can afford it. So we had that discussion even on the 6,000 and 5,000. They're telling us 6,000, I was 5,000. So we did a lot of discussions on the price, and then finally we came up with this 5,000 price, guys. This is really nothing for the 6 month. I really I'm telling you, if you go anywhere, you will not get such opportunities. Okay, and about the course and specialized people, as Sarabji was telling, in our medical writing course, there were 24 modules. For 24 modules, we had 8 people to teach from different industry, including GSK, IQVIA, and from Kineps. And if there is a pharmacovigilance class, then only pharmacovigilance specialist will teach you, who has a vast experience in industry. Today morning also I was talking to Sarabjit ji. She was suggesting some name to me. I was told, no, these people do not have that much experience yet. I have seen them. So, let's get the best. Let's get the best to teach our students, our participants, so they can get the best out of the industry. They can groom themselves to the top level. They should get the best of the experience. So that is my policy, guys. And you have seen me, you have never seen me giving you anything lesser what was expected. Okay, so I of course believe that you guys will be loving this course also, as you have loved our all the courses. All the courses are very much successful and very great. So with that, I'll not take much time. I'll call our course director to talk 2 to 3 minutes. We don't have time, Dr. Wali. So I'll call him to speak about the course. Dr. Wali Muhammad is our course director. So let me take again the privilege to introduce him. He is a PharmD graduate. He did his PG diploma in clinical research and pursuing PhD. So he has that latest thing in mind. He's a young brain. He can think of those things. He is PharmD. He is PG diploma in clinical research. He is pursuing his PhD, and he is a clinical research specialist. So Dr. Wali Muhammad has extensively worked with several CROs and sites for over 6 years. He has conducted end-to-end clinical trial management for various indications. Besides, he is also an active member of Independent Ethics Committee at Hyderabad. He completed his PharmD from JNTU Hyderabad, PG diploma in clinical research from NIMS Hyderabad, and PhD from SS University Andhra Pradesh. He is certified ACLS from Indian Red Cross Society Hyderabad. He has published numerous original articles in renowned journals, and he is an expert of clinical research. So I invite Dr. Wali Muhammad, our director of the course, to give a few glance on the course. Dr. Wali.
Thank you, Ajit. Am I audible to you guys?
Yes, Wali, you are.
I think I will not take much time because Dr. Pramod and Udepa sir and all of you have already spoken much about clinical research. So here, 2-3 points I would like to emphasize that our course of teaching will be, apart from theory, we will try to give you guys more on practical day-to-day real-time knowledge to you, apart from your theory, because we have got a lot of books and a lot of social networking sites where you can go theory, you can learn theory, a lot of things, but coming to the practical things, I think we will try to give you the best thing. And I can see there are a lot of just pass out graduates here. Those who are planning for MSc or higher studies, I would suggest that apart from the career side, this course will definitely help you during pursuing your master's these degrees as well. So, yes. And definitely, we will be taking you from basics to the end-to-end practical theories and practical knowledge about the clinical trials and all of it. And definitely, I should say that clinical research is definitely a never-ending process. So I must say that recently we had a meeting with the government officials, regulatory authorities regarding this antibiotics because they are coming with a lot of resistance. They promised that they will be giving a lot of fundings. Now there are a lot of researchers which are coming now, and definitely by I think by this year you will be having a lot of opportunities as well in government sector and private sectors as well. And apart from that, guys, I would like to just say the importance of clinical research, clinical trials by sharing one slide, if you permit so.
Yes, Dr. Wali, no problem. Just take 2-3 minutes, no problem.
Yes,
please.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely important slide.
So nobody can forget this COVID time, but you can see, guys, during this early of COVID in 2020, there were having a lot of cases and there were having a lot of deaths as well. But the time passes, we have learned, we have did a lot of researchers, we have done a lot of trials during this 2020 to 2022, and now you can see, guys, there is a lot of increase in the cases, but the death rate has drastically came down. That this was practically possible because of your research and clinical trials. Definitely, a lot of sponsors has come up, a lot of Government has supported us. There are a lot of opportunities during COVID time as well. I mean, all other organizations were, exploiting their employees, but science background, particularly this research, they were hiring, they were searching the candidates who are having life science knowledge and practical research knowledge to come up and, to help the government as well. So this is what I can say, how the importance of research is. So that's all, guys. Definitely, we would like to see you in the practical classes there and theory classes, definitely. So with this, I would like to conclude, guys. If you have any questions, definitely we will be helping you, and definitely we'll be clearing your doubts as well. And that's all, guys.
Thank you, Dr. Wali. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And by this, we are inviting all of you again to join our clinical research course. And let me just take 2 minutes to introduce our next course to you, and then again, Rajput sir is here, Udupa sir is here. They can officially just launch the course. I think we have stressed to 1 hour, and they are, guys, they're very, very busy people. I'm so sorry to, hold them here for more than 1 hour. I'm really sorry. Okay, so let me just share this SAS program course.
No, sorry, sir. No, sorry, sir. Such a great thing you are giving it to the people, to the community at such a rock bottom price. So it is a great thing which you are serving the nation, right? And we salute you.
Thank you, sir. So this is the comprehensive training and certification in clinical SAS. Guys, till date, CliMed was providing you the SAS course, basic and advanced version of SAS. But from this version, we have included the entire clinical purposes and clinical projects also. So you know what is the meaning of clinical SAS. I do not have to describe much. Okay. So this time you are getting the combined package of all three: base, advanced, and clinical SAS. As you can see in your screen, this is a combined package of base and advanced SAS with clinical SAS project work. And we are teaching you 100% on the software. There are no theory classes at all for you. You are directly taught in our last 3 batches. 4th batch is going on now for the base and advanced SAS. You guys have taught on the 100% practical learnings, 100% practical in your software, in your computers. Okay, so this is comprehensive training and certification and clinical SAS, which will include the combined package of all 3 versions of the SAS: base, advanced, and clinical. This is definitely a value-added certificate course for our academic institutions also. And we are starting this course. This course is not starting on September 4, definitely. It is again starting at the end of September. So you have a lot of time to join. Okay, so this is about SAS. You can go through and eligibility. Anyone who is interested in SAS and clinical research. And guide, one thing I would like to tell you, I'll not go to the syllabus and all that you can read. Okay, that you can read in the syllabus. I would like to tell you, there are 2 or 3 of my friends, my colleagues, or who have promoted in last 3 years. Sir, you won't believe, in last 3 to 4 years, their package has been increased from 3 lakh to 20 lakh in last 3 to 4 years. Seriously, because they are SAS specialized. They have that skills. They know the SAS. They are SAS programmer, and they have changed multiple companies. They have been invited by top MNCs, and in last 3 years, their package have been suit up from 3 lakh to 20 lakh. So you can understand how important SAS is in India and in the world right now. People are looking for these trainings. You know why we need value-added courses. Why we need value-added courses? Because these are important. These skills are important. Theoretical classes are not being used in the industry. Industry needs those theoretical classes along with your special skills. So this is the special skill we are trying to add to your CV, guys. Okay, we are trying to add to your CV. So exclusive SAS learning for clinical and other purposes. This is a combined package of all three with the live clinical SAS project work from the industry. As usual, we are giving all live classes. We don't give recordings. Recordings are available on demand at the end. Hands-on practice through assignments and cases. SAS practice software installation. We are giving everything. And this is the course syllabus for base for clinical SAS programming. See, this is a comprehensive course. You can see advanced. This is like 2-page syllabus. Everything is well explained. Duration again for this course is 6 months. It will be completed in 5 to 6 months because it includes all three. Okay, and course is starting in the end of September, in the last week of the September. So classes again will be scheduled on Saturdays and Sundays at the convenient hours. Of course, at the end you have to give one little exam and get the certification. So right now these are the prices what I am quoting here, but again, because this is very specialized and we are collaborated with one industry here. If you go to the market, these three courses combinedly are provided in more than 1 lakh rupees. We are here with the industry. Try to understand this. We are here with the industry. So this is in the partnering with the industry. They are giving you all the trainings in SAS. Okay. So these are the prices, but till August 31st, individual registrations can be done in 15,000. And with the installations also for clinical research also for here, you can pay in the installation. So no need to pay everything, all the fees at once. Okay, guys, no problem at all. You can pay in installations also, 2 installations. Okay, and if you are registering before 31st, this course individually the price is 20,000. Don't look at 17,500. This is for the institutions where we are expecting 15 plus more students. 15 plus students. Individual registration is 20,000. So you can register just for 15,000 before 31st August individually. And if you are in a group of 5 or more, you can just pay 13,000. Okay, 12,999 rupees individually. Each person. Okay, if you are in the group of 5 or more. So this discount I can give you till 31st of August. Okay, out of the box, I have not discussed this with my team. They will screw me later, definitely. But still, I am telling you, this is my promise. If I am promising, then you will get it. Okay, so if you are paying 15,000 only, you will get it till 31st of August. And that's all. I would invite my very best friend and our SAS programmer, specialized SAS programmer from a multinational company, Mr. Ashok, to talk about this course and how we are going to execute it for next 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, Mr. Ashok will tell about the course and he will take over. And then, before I go to Mr. Ashok, I would like to invite again PK Rajput sir and Udpa sir just to, deliver this course to the public. That's all.
Sir, I think I can see Udappa sir also, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Udappa sir. Yeah. So,
yes.
So I would request Udappa sir. So please.
Yeah. So
Udappa
already
sir.
we have talked, and again, very good program, just affordable price, and definitely everyone will be benefited, and more than 500 people should take this course in next 6 months, and I wish you all the best for this particular program. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sir, I can only say this here because this program, the SAS, which is a statistical analysis system, which is very, very important, and it is utilization in the clinical researches has given enormous, unbelievable results in the past years. And it can help lot of the healthcare professionals, organizations, they require it because it's a one step ahead on the part, which is very important. And I'm sure whosoever is going to pursue this, and which a rock bottom price, I think, tell you, which is a rock bottom price which you are giving it, I think the people who are interested, and they will be able to make their journey while learning and earning, right? So they will learn and they will earn as well. That's why you said from 3 lakhs to 20 lakhs. This is one of the examples which you are given. So it is always good to invest on yourself to learn so that you can earn better. And this is the right platform today. If you compare, because yes, of course, I'm sure the people who are listening here, they must be comparing it also. You should compare as well, right? It is the open market.
Exactly.
Yes, it's the open market. That's what Dr. G sir said. He did lot of this thing and find it out that what are the things are there, how it is going to give the benefit. So the two benefits are there. It is the pocket friendly, economical, and the third thing is it is designed by the professionals who understand the basic requirement tips, right? So they can give you the right tips which you can understand and you can take it up in a higher level. So thank you, sir. This is a very great thing. I am sure people will love to join this SAS course, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for joining. And I'm so sorry to, hold you here for a long. And I request, everyone, because sir has to, leave. I think Dr. P.K. Rajput sir and Udupa sir. So thank you very much for joining us. And we'll be winding up, by the way, in 5 minutes. So thank you very much for joining, sir. Thank you very much.
So we'll have for 5 minutes more.
I'm always glad to have you on board, sir. I'm always glad to have you on board. Both of you, sir. Thank you, Udupa sir. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Ashok.
Yeah.
Yes, Ashok, please go ahead.
Thank you, Ajit Singh, for giving this opportunity. And I also thank Udupa sir, and I also thank Rajput sir to inaugurate this course to the market point of thing. And I will not go in a deep dive regarding this, as everyone said, what are the career opportunities that are present in the current market, how the clinical research has been increased from the past 2 to 3 years, as we can see from the COVID point of thing. So I will correlate that with that of the current market trends, how the SAS is implementing. So as we can see that before 2016 or like that, we don't have that much broad knowledge on SAS software. But after the COVID point of thing, as we can say that it has created a lot of opportunities to pharma or life science background student. Now, if you can look into the things, not only the B Pharm student or the M Pharm student or the pharma D, any life science background student can have an opportunity to work on to this particular software. Because why I am saying that, as I started my career in pharmaceutical industry, after that I have switched into the SAS. Why? Because that has lent me. Because as in research, I want to explore more into the software side. So I am one of the example what I can share from my end point of view. And coming to this software, whatever the clinical trial research you are conducting or whatever the information that you are gathering from the clinical sites, that information we are submitting for the FDA point of view to get the approval. To get the approval from the FDA point of thing, we are not submitting as a document point of thing. We are analyzing the data with that of the software. The software that we are using, SAS software, that is statistical analysis software. Why it is having that much intent in the market? Because whatever the data that you are going to submit for the FDA point of thing, they are asking the data that has been done or that has been programmed in the SAS software only. That is the main criteria. Everyone is switching to the SAS point of thing while submitting the data. Because whatever the information we are getting, just we are getting in a documentation form. That documentation information, what we are doing, we are analyzing the data with that of the software skills or the software that we are having. So ultimately, whatever the data we are receiving, we are submitting in the form of table, listing, and figure representation. So for this point of thing, we need a software. That software is SAS. So if you look into the market, as we have discussed with Ajit with that of pricing, we have some discussion. So if you look at the current market point of thing, one is charging lakh, one is charging 1.5 lakh based upon the feasibility of them. But we are coming in a good price as they had discussed. So we will give a good knowledge to you as we have completed successfully 4 batches. Yes, if you get the feedback from them also, if you can have an interaction with them also, you can get some more information that how the teachings are there, how the classes will be conducted, how the material will be shared, and how we will take care of our students.
Yes. Yes. So yes, I would like to add to Mr. Ashok here. He is taking care of our 4 batches. He's taking care of our SAS programming and everything. The software side of the software point of view. and he is a great mentor. People have learned from him a lot. We have completed 4 batches, over 150 students in 4 batches, and they are very much successful, and their feedbacks are encouraging us to do more and to provide to the public. So definitely, see, as Pramod sir has rightly said, this is an open market. You please go and search. If you find ourselves good, please come back and join us. If you feel somewhere else it is good and you can find it good, it is feasible for you, definitely we are not going to stop you, or we are not asking you. That definitely it is open market. Everything is transparent nowadays. Everything is transparent. It's a social media service, and everything you can check on their websites. You can talk to them, you can personally email them, find out. So please do that. If you really feel that we are giving you the top-notch services, we are giving you the best, then I invite you. You are most welcome to join us and be a part of CliMed. So with this, I would like to thank every one of you, and you will get all the details in your emails. You will be getting within an hour. And with that, I think we have Dr. Kanav Khera sir to put his views also. So if I can see, I cannot see Kanav sir. Kanav sir, I think he's not there. So guys, thank you very much. Hello. Okay, someone else. Okay, we will open for 2 minutes for the audience. If someone wants to talk, please open your mic and speak.
Sir, this is Dr. Azim.
Hi, Azim. Yes.
As I'm working out of Saudi, out of India, so this course, what you are giving, the money is like a joke, okay? It's nothing, because I contacted the Malaysia guy. They asked me 1.8 lakh for this one, and for just my data, I'm doing PhD. For just data to final my data, they asked 40,000 Indian rupees just to access my data. Nothing could give the result. They asked 40,000. So if you are giving this much and you will get certificate after that, it is the huge difference. And one guy, he applied from Canada in our hospital. Within 3 minutes, he got access and with the double salary of mine, because he has a SAS certificate from the Canada. So yes, really it is I know the value of this one last 2 months. What the value of SAS now, as I'm working 6 and 7 years out of Saudi. And this SAS, when you are going to, as a clinical pharmacist, I'm working there to review my antibiotics, to the data, everything. It's like the backbone of anybody who is working in the hospital, is the backbone for them. So really it's nothing, price is nothing. If I compare to others, it's nothing. Really just, I'm waiting for that one. Shall I join it, okay? Yeah.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Azim. So anyone else wants to speak or want to put their suggestions? We are open for suggestions, critics, everything. So if anyone wants to speak, please open your mic and speak, guys.
I think again, Dr. Ajit, you should just inform that you are, apart from giving the concessional prices to invest on the person, you are also giving that some subsidy in terms of giving 2 times, so the money payment can be done in 2 installments. Correct? So you please just can you just once again elaborate this thing, sir? It is very important for everybody.
Yes, sir. So people who wants to join our course, I can totally understand after COVID, it is, for the students, it's really tough. I can understand it is really tough to pay 15,000 or 5,000 also, I'll say. So if you want to join any of these 2 courses, you can pay in 2 installments, guys. You can pay half of the fees now, and you can pay half of the fees after a certain time. We will tell you after 20 days or after 30 days. So you can pay that fees that time. So this option is also there for you. So it will help you. If you are not having that much amount like 15,000, at this point of time, you can join this course with a with some amount, and you can pay after some time. So for that, you can contact our directors, you can contact me, you can contact my team anytime. So see, fees is not a big deal for us. Fees is not a big deal for us. We can break it into the installments for you. But if you are interested, please come on. Okay. Don't worry about it.
And sir, second thing is about this entire where they should be contacting it, that link and entire brochure, because somebody has asked about it. So that also, sir, you can just highlight
That will
it
be
here.
that, sir. Everything will be circulated in the emails, because I can see here, few people are there, and it will be circulated to all of the participants in their emails, in their WhatsApp groups. We have dedicated WhatsApp groups and dedicated Telegram groups and all contacts. So it will be reaching you within an hour, guys. Within an hour. Okay. Yes. Thank you, sir. So I again thank all of you to join us, and especially Udupa sir and Rajput sir, Sarabji, Wali, Dr. Tarun, Ashok, Dr. Kanav sir, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us, and all as always motivating us to do something more and more. So with that, just one more additional announcement for a second. So we are coming up with a super September. Okay, we are coming up with a super September where we will be keeping 5 to 6 master classes with a combined short package for all of you. That will be launched soon. Okay, so thank you very much, all of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Ajit, for joining us.